And I need a volunteer for the recap.
Not it.
Okay, I have a D4, so if I don't have a volunteer in a moment. Alright, I have Adrian, Marinette, Targann, and Craig. And it is going to be a 3. Targann.
All right. Let's see. As we left off in the last adventure, departing the cabin after being pulled out of the cave, on the approach to the observatory, we've encountered and fought a giant tree, and upon entering, find the observatory full of crystals and holes that seem to go on forever. I know I've left some stuff out. I've slept
And,
since then,
and there's traps in this room.
Yep. Then
And
traps
squirrels.
all over the floor. Yeah.
Also the squirrels that were going after the nuts that were our hats.
Which is also nuts.
Yeah, I forgot about the giant squirrels. I knew I was forgetting something.
Adrian didn't forget about the squirrels. Okay, so
And her hireling bailed like a little bitch.
Yep. Aaron the hunter. Alright, he did bail out, and I just want to point out, for the sake of theater of the mind, did anyone actually roll to figure out what this room is?
No.
Or
Didn't know that was an option.
are any of you proficient in Arcana where you might know what this is in a wizard's observatory?
I should be. I'm pretty sure I am.
Nope.
Hold on, let me check my skills real quick. Arcana. Yep, I'm proficient.
You may roll to see if you can say, oh, I've heard about this.
10.
I'm going to say this rather lightly without a lot of context. This is an experiments bay.
An experiment bay.
We're doomed.
This is where they would do magical experiments. You didn't roll high enough to catch on to what some of the purpose of these things may be, or an enlightenment of some better explanations, but suffice to say, this is an experiments bay where they do magical experiments, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay. So I make sure everyone knows that it seems to be where magical experiments take place.
And I assume some of those magical experiments are the spiders that are crawling up.
Indeed, it is. So, in repeating myself for Craig here, what we are going to do is we are going to roll initiative twice, everybody, and we are going to take the average, and that's going to be the initiative we use for this session for all encounters. That way, if it's a small encounter, we're not slowing things up by rolling all over again.
Alright.
Alright, so everybody, roll initiative, and roll initiative again.
18 and a 20.
So you had a 19. Alright, so 19 is Adrian. 17,
Yep.
17.5 is Who's the 17.5?
Targann.
Targann. And then who else? And the 14 is Craig? No, that was
Marin.
Marionette.
Nope.
And 8.5 is Craig. And I'm going to roll 1 for the spiders. Wow, that landed perfectly atop of a D6 with so easy of a number to read. And let's get to the encounters. Oh, nope, it's over here. Alright, I am on the right one. And alright. Might help if I clicked on the right screen. Library. Creatures. Light and I'm missing one. Oh, he's over here. That's why I'm putting lights on him so I can see him. Alrighty. And a few of them are coming on up, so here we go. A little festive, but I think it works. Alright, top of the round. Adrian.
As I was about to throw a bottle of alchemist fire down one hole, Adrian just goes, "I don't think alchemist fire is going to cut it here." Tucks it back in, reaches for his maul of warning, but then he notices the tree branch that he had hewn off start to glow. He gets a funny feeling and he'll ready the big branch and just take a step back from the edge.
Where are you at?
Back toward the group. Yep.
Alright.
And let's see. I will take the dodge action, but not rage yet. I think they're too far away for me to start.
I'm gonna change the I'm gonna change the music. A little too much goblins griping. There we go. A little bit more sinister in it. Alright. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Do you even have any rages left?
I have one. One.
Okay. Alright, after you, Targann. Targann, you with us?
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I'm on the lead with a firebolt, so I'm casting firebolt. So that's a will save, and I rolled a natural 20 for a total of 27.
Alright, which one are you hitting?
The closest one to where I'm standing.
This one?
Yes.
Alright, you shoot a firebolt. And he all animated. And you hit him, so hard he loses his footing, and he flies backwards, upside down, and falls down the hole.
Congrats. Good job.
Not bad.
Nice way to start. All right. And then I am going to move. Let's see. I think I'm going to move. Oh, I forgot there's traps everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out. Never mind.
For the sake of clarity and theater of the mind, hang on.
Pretty cats.
Alright. Agartha just joined us. I'm gonna turn off the lights.
We make sure that this is all working properly.
Yeah, I was getting a little too much glare on my face. Alrighty. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna start wearing a hat or something. Okay. Agartha.
Yes.
I want you to roll initiative twice. We're gonna use the same initiative through the whole session.
Okay, just one moment. Just got back, so need a minute to get
I'm gonna move on while you're rolling because it's the enemy's turn. Alright. So with their 30 feet of movement, this one 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets closer to y'all. This one scurries over this way, and as he gets to here, I'm trying to get me the trap here. Get. Where's my traps? Oh, there they're gonna be. Traps. He gets impaled as spikes come up right here. And so he is gonna be dead. Yeah, we'll leave the light on for him. Alright. So we have one down, this one here dead. We have this one over here, and these two. 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright. Agartha, what did you roll?
You said to roll twice, correct?
Yeah, we're taking the average.
So if we're taking the average between 10 and 15, that would be 13.
Alright. Agartha,
Yes.
your turn. Oh, and
Okay.
while we're waiting for Agartha to get prepared, I want y'all to notice the cat is just oh so cozy over here.
Oh,
Wouldn't it be Marinette's turn?
Oh, you're right. Alright, sorry. Marionette, then
Yeah.
Marionette, and then Agartha. Sorry, I wrote it in between the wrong spot.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Marionette,
Um.
you're gonna sit here. You can't kick me, okay?
The
Pets
cat's
these
like,
days.
or, and hear me out. Yes, I can.
Alright.
Because I'm a cat.
All right. Could I use Hunter's Mark?
I believe you could.
On
It's a
one of
bonus
them.
action for you, right?
Correct. Yes.
Or is it a spell?
It's Let me check here.
Yeah, you.
Oh, it's a spell.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
it's a spell.
Yeah, you can use it. You have the slots for it.
Hmm.
And then you use it as a bonus action, so you still have your attack or attacks scroll, and then
Okay.
and then you can always use it to move to another target.
Okay.
So yeah, you go for it.
All right. Just in case. That's for the hunter's mark. If
Which
it's
one?
backwards, I think.
Which one are we putting it on?
Hmm.
You have 3 of them. Him, him, and him.
Let's do the third one you were on.
Him?
Yeah. That
This
one.
one?
That one. Yes.
Okay. And we are
Um,
going to change his color to purple for you, so it has your mark.
thank you.
Not that we can see the
Alright.
purple. We're going to make it orange. That's a
All
little
right.
more visible.
Okay. And I'm gonna use the heavy crossbow.
Alright.
$25.
25 will hit. You may roll damage.
$5?
5.
Yeah.
Don't
Alright,
forget your hunter's mark.
I know, honey. I know. Hunter's mark was 3. So 5 plus 3 would be
8.
8.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, this thing is bloodied as you hit it pretty solidly, and it loses like 2 legs on one side. And so it's kind of doing this little crab walk thing as it keeps going.
Yay.
Do you have a second attack?
I didn't look
Yes.
at that. I think I do, yes.
Yes, you do. Alright,
Alright.
do you want to make a second shot?
Yes.
Alright.
$15.
15 will hit. No.
14 damage.
14 will do it, as the first one takes some of its legs off, and now it's an easy, slower target, and you just land a bullseye right on its back, and it sticks to the floor, and it is down now.
Okay.
Status knockdown, and I believe
Ooh. Another thing about your hunter's mark, since that creature died, on your next turn you can move it as
Yeah.
a bonus action.
that's what I'm checking. Does it have to be does it require a reaction? But no, it's another bonus action, so her next bonus action she can. Alright, is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Alright, next up, Agartha.
Okay, so we have some spiders around, and I'm still a cat.
Where? Oh yeah, you're over here.
So what I will do, instead of being a cat at the moment, is I will use my bonus action to revert my form, so I'm no longer a cat.
You're gonna make me find your mini, aren't you?
Isn't my mini still on the board?
Your cat is.
No,
I thought-
Agartha's mini is still there, I think.
I was gonna say, because I thought I had a green border.
No, this is the
Yeah,
wizard.
right
Oh,
below
okay.
Marinette.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wizard.
And
Yeah.
I was gonna say, scroll up. You passed it. It's right
I see
below
it.
Ick. Yep.
Which
and then-
I mean, I can definitely see I can definitely see why you'd.
Yeah, no, it was the border. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can see why I would be confused about it.
We're gonna move the cat over here. Oh, too far.
Yes,
All right,
into
we're
the
gonna
wall.
put the cat by the board.
All right,
Cat's outside.
so we
Not
have
you.
some spiders, and ooh, I actually have an idea for that one that's near that pit. So I
Which
would
one?
like to move 10 feet towards the closest pit, and
Alright.
now
Hmm,
5 feet east. My bad.
This way.
Yes. And then I would like to cast Thorn Whip on that spider that is close, that is next to
What's
that
your
pit.
range on Thorn Whip?
It should be 30 feet.
Yeah, you got enough.
All right. Thorn Whip coming its way. That's going to be 23 to hit.
23 will hit, and I guess you're pulling it towards you.
Yes, I will pull it towards me the full 10 feet so it's not trying to cling to the wall.
And it makes a pathetic attempt to try to, like, hold itself, but it can't even scratch this stone, and down it goes.
Bye-bye. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Next up, Craig.
All right. So from where I'm at, it looks like 5, 10, 15, 20. Looks like we are within range. And it's a dex save DC 14 for that
Yeah.
closest spider there.
Alright. What are you casting?
Sacred Flame
Alright. And so you need a saving throw?
of a 14.
That is a fail.
Then that is going to be 7 radiant.
And pow. Alright.
That's it.
Alright, that knocks it down to not yet bloodied. And then... Oh. Yep. Need to... There it is. Alright, trying to pull up the stat block for the wizard sorceress Desdemona. Alright. And she is going to turn, and she is going to cast Chilled Touch. That will hit, and... Yep, that's going to be D8. Not enough. She does hit it, but is not a solid enough to take it down. It is on last leg territory right over there. Man, I'm just getting the glare right on me, and I don't know what is up with that. Sorry, guys. Okay, so she is landing her Chill Touch, and that is that round. We are now going to go to the top of the round, Adrian.
Alright. I'm going to pick up... Is there a stone nearby that I could pick up?
I'm going to say there's definitely some debris here. So I'm just going to say that there's definitely like something a barbarian with big hands could pick up and throw.
Oh yeah, I'm going to pick up a good-sized stone and just shot put it into the spider and hope that it smashes its skull in. So what roll will that be?
That's going to be an improvised range weapon. So, let's see, you're going to need to make 15, 25. I'm going to say if improvised, you're going to have disadvantage beyond 20 feet.
Alright. So I'll move like on top, like within 20 feet.
Alright, there you go.
Alright. And is it a straight D20 and
A straight
modifiers?
D20, add your strength mod.
Alright. So 15 plus my strength mod of 4 is 19.
That will hit. You roll
Alright.
roll a D4 plus your strength modifier to see how much damage you do.
That's gonna be 5 points of damage. 1 plus 4.
And you take it out as you land it squarely right into the head, and it just kind of just crushes its skull a little, and the whole thing just kind of goes limp, and the legs curl up. Alright,
Alright. I technically
We
have another
have-
attack.
do you?
I have 2 attacks per round.
Alright. Do you see
So,
do you wish to hit a teammate?
No, I wish to hit one of the tiles in front of me with a stone to see if there's a trap there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw it onto let's see. On the other side of the rubble pile, I'm gonna throw a stone on that one.
Alright. You may roll to attack. And high or low?
Alright, this is going to be, I'll call it high, and it's a dirty 20.
Alright. You hit it with the stone, and it just kind of bounces off. You think maybe you need a bigger stone to know for sure.
Alright, I will spend the rest of my turn looking for a bigger stone.
Alright. You may roll investigation for your little search.
14.
I mean, you find a decent sized rock that you gotta use your legs for, and you pull a piece of the tile loose, and you think it might work.
Alright, then I'll be sure to throw it on my next turn.
Alright. Targann,
Yes.
your turn.
All right. And there's nothing to attack.
Not at the moment.
All right.
Presumably they're crawling up these holes, but you don't know if they're gonna be here in the next 6 seconds or in a minute.
I'm going to just move. Want to go ahead and take a chance. Move 1, 2, 3.
I want you to you have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Make a perception check.
Well. Perception. Natural 1.
Look safe.
Alright.
High or low?
Low.
You haven't triggered anything yet.
Alright. So I'm going to hold right there.
Okay. Alright. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Oh my. I'm gonna grab my my coffee that I think should be a little hot now, and we're going to go from there. Alright. Here we go. Alright. You see one crawl up, and it is struggling to get over these little crystals here. There's another one that crawls up to over here. One here. And that is going to do it. Alright. Next up, Marionette.
Alright. Okay, there I am.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see which one I'm gonna go for. I'll go with the closest one towards me. Get that one out of the way.
Okay. Are you moving your hunter's mark first?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
You may roll to attack.
$20.
I'm sorry?
A 20.
20 does hit. Roll damage, and don't forget to roll your hunter's mark d6 as well.
Alright. Give me 1 sec here.
Might help if I grab my
All right.
coffee mug with the appropriate. Or is it not going to focus?
So damage was 5. 5 plus 6 is 11.
Alright, you hit it pretty squarely, and definitely like the hunter's mark is adding to it as you land like this precision shot right between different parts of its body, and it looks like it's holding onto a thread. It is in last like territory. You have a second shot. Do you wish to take it?
Yes.
Alright, you may roll to attack.
11.
11 does not hit as you shoot it, and you just barely misjudge which way it was moving, and it bounces off the tile.
Okay. Darn it.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Okay, after Marionette, Agartha.
Okay, and I do see where I am in conjunction to that spider that just seems to have crawled out of that pit. I don't have great positioning for what I want to do, so because I don't want to risk accidentally falling in the hole myself if I mess up on something. So I'm gonna give it a good old nice produce flame at that spider that's right there, near me.
Is that an attack roll?
Yes, and it's got 30 feet. If
you're good.
Okay. Produce flame. Producing the flame for 24 to hit.
Yeah, 24 is going to hit. Do you want to roll damage?
Yes. That is going to be 12 magical fire.
That will do it as you scorch it.
Nice searing hell flame from my hand shoots out and burns the spider.
Yep, and he is down.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Next up, Craig.
It looks like that spider on the far end there is within 60.
Yep, you can hit it with the 55 range.
Alright, so same thing.
Alright, roll to attack.
It gets a saving throw of a DC 14.
Oh, your same thing, not the same thing as what the other one did.
Yeah.
It's gonna make the saving throw.
Alright. I'll move 5 feet north from how the map is oriented.
This way?
Yep.
Alright, you're leaving Targann and Adrian to figure it out on their own?
I mean, they're right there. I'm 20
Yeah.
feet away instead of 15, but I'm closer to protect the mage backline and the shooty backline, so that's the goal.
Okay. And then Desdemona is going to cast, and Spider makes the save. And double checking. Oh no, it's an attack roll. Well, it's gonna miss. Yep, that's gonna miss. Alright, she does a chill touch and it just doesn't get it as she shoots it across. Alright, Adrian, I take it you want to use an item as your action.
Yep.
Alright, you may chunk rock.
Alright, and I do. Towards where I suspect there's a trap.
Alright, make an athletics check to see how well you place it right where you want to.
Yeah, that's a 10.
You throw it over and it doesn't quite hit the spot you're thinking. And then the next thing you know, as it kind of rolls back a little, the tile gives way. And as it sinks, these two blades come out of the side of the tile and they come towards the stone. As the stone pushing it down springs them towards it, and they just stop right there in the rock as it had pushed the tile down to spring it. And you just look at that thinking, Good thing that's not your ankle.
Yeah.
Alright, so. And there we go. We put that right there.
All right. I'm going to see if I can safely pull the stone out and then start.
Alright, this is difficult terrain here. That's also uneven, so you're gonna have to make a athletics check to make sure you don't get your foot stuck or something.
16.
Alright, you find your footing. You not the first time you had to balance and hold. You hold the branch out as like a balancing stick, and there you go.
And I'll try to pull the stone out and start and chuck it at the other tile next to it.
I'm gonna let you do an athletics check to roll the stone onto the other one, and you're doing this to like maintain balance without falling onto the blades or anything.
You know, I'm gonna use that kudo die now because that was a nat 1. There we go, 23.
Alright, you roll it over, and sure enough, the one on the other side of the rubble had a similar setup. So, nope, not that. Go back. Shoot, I just took away part of my board. Undo. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna say that's your turn unless you have a bonus action.
Nah, that's my turn.
Alright. Next up, Targann. And by the way, Targann, give yourself, you have 1 kudo die for doing the introduction this time.
Okay. I am attacking the spider that's due north of Adrian. So, yes, that one.
Alright.
So, with the other fire bolt. Alright, so my attack row 17, 24.
24 will hit.
Alright, and the damage 12. 12 fire damage.
You hit it pretty firmly, and it almost seems like it's screeching as it's burning, and it starts to get into last leg territory.
Okay, good, and I'm not moving. I'm going to end my turn there.
Alright. We're going to get... Alright. We're going to get a back one here. And there's another one here. That's crawling up. Alright. And then this one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is all but right up on you, Agartha.
Alright.
And then this one over here that's seemingly on fire, you see where you've burned it, and the crystals start to glow, and this open wound glows with it. And the next thing you know, it's like swelling on this side, and parts of the spider start to become exaggerated. The hair starts to look like thorny spikes, and it looks like the sheared, burning legs of it seem to get longer and growing as the crystal's light seeps into it. And this thing gets bigger, and it's now a little bit more angry. And we are going to give it half of its movement. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, and it is coming kind of in a little bit of an angle, and you don't know if it's going towards Adrian or you, Targann. Alright, that's the spider's turn. Next up, Marionette.
Alright, I'm gonna go after the big one.
Alright, are you moving your hunter's mark?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna make that red for you.
Alright. $14.
14 does not hit, as this thing has
Shoot.
a harder shell now, and you just hit at one of the thick, hard spots, and it just kind of bounces off.
Man.
Yeah, you said 14, right?
Yeah.
Alright,
Shoot.
second attack.
$27.
27 will hit.
Alright.
I hope no one's surprised by that.
Oh, 11 damage.
Alright. Alright. We're gonna nickname this guy Biggie. Alright. You said 11?
Yeah, do I still gotta do the roll for the hunter's mark though?
Yes, you do,
Every time
because
you
you
hit.
moved it onto him. So was that part of the 11 damage?
No, it was not.
Alright, go ahead.
4. So 11 plus 4.
Alright, not yet bloodied. This thing's burned, and it has an arrow that got pretty darn deep in him. That's not yet, but it's still moving towards y'all. Alright,
Nice. Okay.
is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright, next up, Agartha.
All right, so I know this is gonna burn up a bunch of my turns, but I will use my action to cast Flaming Sphere in the square. In the square that's going to be right above the trap that's right next to our ally.
Trying to find. There it is. Which one?
So the trap that's in the middle, so above it.
Here?
Yes. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to slam it directly into the big spider. It's got 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
Since I slammed it into the spider, its movement ends, and it forces the creature to make the save against it immediately, which is a 16 dex save.
Alright. That is going to be a fail. Just crap roll for the big guy.
All right. That is going to be 8 fire damage. And then with my movement, I would like to move towards my team.
Mhm.
So... And then 5 feet to the south. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Next up, Targann.
Alright. Again, staying right where I'm at.
You sure you don't want to walk around?
I'm positive.
Okay.
Alright. So, doing the same thing. Eldritch Blast. I'm sorry, Firebolt.
Alright, which
On
one you firing
to
on?
Mr. Biggie. Oops. Alright. A natural 1 for an 8 total.
Ooh, that's not good. Adrian. Adrian?
Yeah.
High or low?
High.
Alright, he shoots this and it flies just over your head. You take like a glance back at like, whoa! Alright.
Targann says,
I just look at Targann.
Sorry.
Pow. Okay.
Adrian just shrugs.
Alright, Targan, is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
The spider is going to walk forward towards you, Adrian. As he does so, his leg presses down on the trap, and it comes through, and it slices off just the tip of it a little bit. And it looks kind of like just trimming a nail more than cutting off a finger, but it still does a little bit of damage. Just not as much as you might have hoped. Alright, he is almost bloodied. And then he is looking down on you. And it is going to fling out one of its venom dripping arms onto you. And then it is going to try to take a bite. So let's get this party started. Does a 15 hit?
Just hits. That's my
Wait,
AC.
hold on. Silvery barbs.
Alright. Does a 22 hit?
Okay. So the 15's still gonna hit, but
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you the advantage. You might need it against the poison.
I have a +6 to my con save. I think I'll be fine.
You're going to take 9 piercing damage.
That's full because I didn't rage.
Alright. Make a con saving throw.
20.
Alright, you feel a bit of numbness in your shoulder, but you tense up your muscles real quick and you're able to like just kind of force it through it. You feel a little lethargic, but you just move to like, I'm going to swing mostly with my right and push off with the foot that's not feeling tingly, and you hold through it. But as you are doing that, it swings down to try to take a bite out of you as it has its claw in you. And it seems like it's not really that focused on the bite. Does a 10 hit?
No, it doesn't.
And it misses taking a chunk out of you as it brings it down, underestimating just how numb you would be feeling. Alright. Other one up at the top.
Was that the end of its turn?
That's the end of its turn.
It needs to make a dex save against the flaming sphere. 16.
That's going to be a fail.
Okay. Full fire damage then. That's going to be 11 fire damage.
Alright, it is bloodied.
Sweet.
Alright. Going up to the little one. 30 feet. 5, 10. Agartha.
Yes.
It goes to take a bite out of you, and it nips at your heel. Does a 6 hit?
6 will not hit.
Okay. Do I have any others alive? Oh, I have this one in the back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and it thinks, and it's going to team up against you, Adrian. Be grateful I don't do flanking.
I am right now.
Alright, does a 22 hit? I'm sorry, does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Alright, little guy takes a bite at your ankle, and that is going to be 5 piercing damage. Make a con save.
16.
Alright. You are going to take...
Wait, 16?
You're going to take half damage.
Oh.
Alright. You are going to take 7 damage on the poison before resistances.
Okay, so con save
Yeah.
16. Now, so 7 points of poison.
I rolled a 15 in damage, and you're gonna take half. And if you have any resistances, you can apply that towards this. Okay, so you're gonna take the 7.
Yep.
All right, and that is their turn. Marionette.
I'm gonna try to finish off the big one.
Alright, he is bloodied, but he is not down yet. He's not in the last leg yet.
Alright.
Just roll a couple nat 20s.
I know. 23.
23 will hit.
Nine plus 5.
What is it?
10 plus 5, which is 15.
15 does not hit.
Shoot.
No, that was damage.
That was the damage, yeah.
What was
Yeah,
the
it was the damage.
what was the attack roll?
23.
23 does hit. What was the damage?
15.
Alright, it is in last leg territory. You need a good solid blow and you can take him out.
Get him, Han.
28.
28 does hit.
Plus 13.
13 barely does it, as after the first one you see it kind of rear its head tilting back, and you quickly land this shot right at the underside of its neck, and it just loses its grip and falls backwards into the hole.
Yay.
Alrighty, is that your turn?
Yep, I'm cheering in victory. Yeah!
Alright. Next up, Agartha.
Okay, so I have this is going to be pretty meticulous about how I do this. So I'm going to use my bonus action to move my flaming sphere. However, the way that I would like to situate it once I ram it into the closest spider to me is I would like it to be in the square between me and it, the closest to the pit.
Alright, so we're moving this which way?
Move it right from where you are. That way. Yep, move it right again. And then right again. Okay, it'll stop in that school, and then it'll hit the spider, which will force the spider to make a dex save against the spell, and then it'll stop in that square.
It's gonna make it.
Okay, it'll still take half damage from the...
Well, let me rephrase this. Does a 23 make it the save?
23 definitely makes it. It
Okay.
will take 5 5 fire damage after having it. So.
Alright.
And then I will use my bonus action, not my bonus action, my main action to Thorn Whip it. It is a melee spell, so.
Roll it.
Okay. 16?
16 does hit the little guys.
Okay. That is going to be 10 magical piercing.
High or low?
High.
It is a little scrawny, and surprisingly, that is enough to make it fall apart.
Sweet.
You were hitting at the you were hitting at
the one I
hitting at
dealt
the-
fire
yeah.
damage, yeah.
Yep.
And then that is going to be the end of my turn, and I do need to make a save against my own flaming sphere. So, because it's any time a creature ends its
Roll it.
turn within 5 feet. So that is a dex save. I do not make my own dex save, but thankfully I'm resistant to fire. So, oh, that's not even that bad. I take 2 fire damage. And then I need to make a concentration check. There you are. Yeah, I will not make the concentration check, so.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, the flaming spear's gone.
No. You don't make your own concentration against what you knew was okay. Alright, we're moving on.
Yeah, that's the end of my
Is
turn.
that your turn?
Yeah. Once I have to make the save against it, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Craig, your turn.
It feels like a rinse repeat situation. I think I'm gonna go with it's a little hard to tell which ones are flipped over.
This is the only one still standing.
Okay, then
I
that's
turn
the
off
one
the
that I'm gonna
torch.
hit.
I turn off the torches after they're dead.
Then that's the one we're gonna hit.
Oh, never mind. There's one over here, but you know what? Forget him.
The closer one is fine.
Alright. What are you rolling?
He's rolling a dexterity save.
That is going to be... That's going to be a dirty 20.
All right, and that's it.
Alright. Top of the round, Adrian.
So I know that the path a big spider just walked through is clear of traps, except for these two.
I mean, in theory, but keep in mind, spiders diverse their legs over 8 different legs. And you only disperse it over 2.
All right. Well, I'm going to walk up to the one spider that's right next to Agartha,
Okay.
and I'm going to have the wooden maul in my hand.
Yes.
I'm going to run up to it. I'm going to take a straight attack at it without being reckless. Does a 13 hit?
13 barely hits.
So this is going to be 16 damage. That's without Great Weapon Master or anything.
You, as you swing this thing down, it responds by growing like the branches at the end, and they just tangle up to make like a flat, pulverizing surface as you just go splat right onto it. Whop. Alright, he is out. Is that
Alright.
your turn?
I'm going to move. Let's see. 1, 2. I'm going to move the remainder of my movement toward those rocks.
Do you have more movement?
I have 40 feet of movement, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, one more square.
6. Alright.
And then I'm going to take an attack and see if I can spray some rocks into the hole there.
Which hole?
The one directly west of those rocks.
This hole?
Yep.
So you're gonna throw some rocks down there?
I'm going to hit the rock and see if I can force the rock down.
That rock is more of like part of the foundation or the mountain that is pushed up through the tiles. So it's not a boulder. That's like what you're walking on beneath the tiles has jettisoned up through the floor a bit.
Gotcha. So I probably can't break any stones loose by hitting it.
It's a little unlikely. I mean, you could try, but it looks like it would be a time-consuming, possibly exhausting task.
You know what? I'll use my last attack, reckless it, and see what I get.
All right, you
21.
may roll 21 does hit. You may roll damage.
All right, that's going to be 14.
All right, you swing and you bring it down onto it, and the entire place does this little shake, rumble like a very minor earthquake. And I want everyone proficient to roll perception.
Oh my, what did you do? 23.
I'll just roll a 1. I'm obviously not paying attention.
It might be a good thing.
7.
You can't. All right, Agartha. You're gonna notice that as the whole place kind of shakes a little bit, all of these little glowing crystals seem to get a little brighter, and you swear there's a minor hum coming from some of them. And then as the rumbling earthquake kind of subsides, it seems like they calm a little bit.
What did you do now?
Oh, you didn't see it. Agartha saw it.
Good. I'm talking to my husband.
I did what I thought was sensible, and I tried to knock some rocks into the hole. It's better
like,
than me going into it, isn't it?
Well, it seems that the mountain itself is reacting to it.
Desdemona adds in, we can see if it's better than you going in if you want. And she just kind of holds out a hand.
Adrian will just look at the hole, look at Desdemona, and just go, I might be dumb, but I'm smart enough to know I'm not surviving that.
Perhaps I do underestimate you. And she lowers her hand. Alright. That was Adrian's turn. There are no enemies currently, but for the sake of being organized, we are going to go through this continuing initiative in what each player does, so that there's some order. It's not just one person, doing everything. So think of what you want to do in this, I guess, calm moment while there's no enemies. Next up would be Targann.
I want to ask, did we take that short rest before the start of this session, or were we going to take it after?
You all did take a short rest before.
Okay.
Some people jumped the gun, so I just kind of adjusted rather than, try to reverse it.
Broke up a whole bunch for me.
Because I was one of those
up for other people.
I was one of the ones that was going to wait until the beginning of the session. So.
Yeah, roll your hit die.
All right. Oh, sweet. I'm at full.
All right. Okay, Targann.
I was thinking about casting Unseen Servant to start searching for traps. Yeah. I'm trying to.
How long does it take to cast?
1 action,
Hmm.
and then its duration is 1 hour.
If it activates a trap, it auto fails.
Yeah,
It auto fails the save, and it dissipates. So just kind of be aware of hey, I how that's going to play out.
Yeah, reading the description here, it says it only has the strength of 2, so I didn't know if it had any. That would be pretty low.
I don't think I could possibly turn into a black bear, run around the place a few times. They're pretty hardy creatures. I mean, I suppose I could probably give it a shot. Not promising I'll come back completely unscathed as a black bear, but as myself, I'll probably be fine.
Yeah, I think I will just pass because I don't know if an unseen servant would actually work according to the description.
I might let the cat just DM the rest of the game. Okay, go.
Okay, looks like I'm gonna go ahead and cast it and just say the heck with it. All right, so I'm casting Unseen Servant. Try it and see.
And I'm gonna try to find something that might be. Ooh, actually, that might be good. Might be a little bit warlockish, but.
All right, so I cast Unseen Servant.
And there is the dark shadow that is your unseen servant.
Okay. All right. So.
And for the sake of it, let's give you control of them.
All right, do I have control? I got control. All right, so check this square first, and then he will move. And I'm going to assume I can probably check a square. It says I can move 15 feet, so how it's probably going to be what, check and move.
I'm gonna make this a little easier for you, okay?
Okay.
You are pretty confident this area here within that sphere is good.
Okay.
And I'm trying to grasp the corner one without crossing that line there.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so
he can move.
Yeah, you are good through here.
Yeah, I'm wanting to move there.
All right.
That's 15 feet. So.
We're gonna call that your turn. Next up would be Marionette. The rest of y'all think what you're gonna do on your turn.
I'm gonna try investigating around the area.
Which area?
Like near the crystals.
So there's rubble this way, there's holes this way, and then if you jump over this rubble, there's some traps, and you don't quite know what's that way.
I want to go where most of the rubble is, where the over crystals are. The first place that you showed me.
Alright.
Yeah, right there.
Roll, make a choice, perception or investigation?
I'll do perception, because I'm better at that one. More efficient anyways. A 20.
Okay, so what you're seeing over here, after you get a little bit of a closer look, you're thinking that the crystals are like growing over here, and it destabilized a wall. So this is like a collapsed part, where part of this room collapsed downward, and the room next to it came down, and it's kind of, this is why you're seeing a bunch of rubble and kind of a drop, and you're seeing where some of these crystals have sprouted out to drop these.
Okay. Very interesting.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to do because I was very curious about that.
Okay. I'm gonna kill this guy for making light so far down. Alright. Agartha.
Okay, so
And we're gonna tilt the board out and about so there's a little bit more dramatic rather than a flat view of the whole thing.
All right, so I'm gonna use my action to turn into a cat.
A cat?
Yeah.
Okay. You turn into a cat. Let's get the cat that's right outside.
It looked like it was stuck in the wall. It is. Oh
No,
no,
it's
it's
right
right
here.
outside.
It was stuck in the wall. I moved him. Okay.
Okay, I'm a cat.
I'm gonna say the same thing I've been telling my house cat. You're a cat.
Okay, so we have a pretty vast room to explore. So let's see. I'm gonna try to see if I can make my way over that white section of stone.
Okay. What's your passive insight?
My passive insight is going to be 14.
You're gonna check out the stone?
Yes.
Alright, this looks like it's a piece of the foundation beneath the room that has like expanded or pushed up. So I mean it's fairly sturdy, but it's not exactly like level ground to fight on next to big pits and a hole towards some rubble.
I'm trying to see if it's climbable. Like, could I reasonably make it over there using my feline agility?
You have some feature that helps you with climb or agility?
Unfortunately, not.
Not as a cat?
Not as a cat, unfortunately. If I was like a goat or something, that would be different.
I'm gonna look at the cat stat block and I mean, you go ahead and give it a shot. I'll give you this much. You're a small size. You're very small. So
I'm
it's
tiny.
not. Yeah. So you're gonna have a harder time falling into the hole from there than say someone with 2 feet who has to kind of like climb over the whole entirety. You're a little bit more of like a crack and crevice guy than a stand on top. The only way over is through the top of the boulder. So just kind of physics and theater of the mind, you're much less of a falling risk.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to try to make my way over there.
It's like if I stood on this couch behind me, I'd probably fall over. But if the cat stands on it, it's just another day on the cushion.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna walk on over it?
Yep.
Make an athletics check.
Athletics. Oof. Athletics is not that great on a cat. Nicer if it was acrobatics.
You can make acrobatics if you want.
Okay. So it's the same as my acrobatics. We both have a +2.
Oh, okay.
12.
Alright, you make it across.
Sweet. Alright, what do I see from where I'm standing? I'm not trying to make a perception check or anything, just trying to get a general sense of where I stand.
Do you have dark vision?
Checking it now, not as a cat, so I'll use my bonus action to revert to my normal form.
Okay.
And then I'll end my
move. Alright.
I'll end my turn, but I'm just trying to see what I get. Like, when I get over here, what kind of bearings do I have?
There's some basic rubble right in front of you. These lanterns here are just decorative. They're not actually, like, physically there. You do see a chest here, and then there's some strange stone orb over here that looks polished, and in a perfect sphere.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. Next up, Craig.
Everybody's kind of just running around, looking at stuff.
You want to go outside, split the party?
Yeah, it sounds like a terrible plan. I'm gonna pass, but thank you for the offer. I will spend the next 10 minutes ritual casting detect magic.
Okay. You're gonna focus on that?
Yep.
Alright. Desdemona kind of comes forward and is taking a look at the crystal and kind of examining it. Alright. Adrian, where are you?
Up by the part of the mountain that pushed its way through.
Yep.
All right.
You've noticed that this is easy for cats.
Yeah. Did I notice that when the spider got lit on fire, it was next to the crystals, and then it seemed that the proximity of the magic, the crystal, and the spider caused the spider to grow.
There primarily seemed to be a spider crystal thing as the crystal started to really glow, and it seemed to make the spider particularly grow in the places where it had been burned. Yeah.
So I'm injured. I'm going to walk toward the crystal that Desdemona is near.
Okay.
Oh,
Does the do
She's
I
gonna
or
give
the
you a
crystal
look.
react?
She's gonna give you a look, like just slowly turning her head as you approach. All right, what are you
The
doing?
spider. I'm going to approach the crystal and see if it starts to glow in response to me and my wounds, or if my wounds start to glow or anything.
As you start to like put your arm with some of its cuts and wounds on it, as you start to like reach out, she barely moves at all. She just kind of like takes her hand out, and a mage hand comes over and grabs you, and is like, she's just kind of looking at you, is like, I wouldn't do that if I was you.
So you know about the crystals and how they react to the spiders or anything that has an injury.
She just kind of looks around the room, and she goes, I think if I had to bet on whether this was a result of messing with things that they understood or messing with things they didn't understand, I would guess that we've been sent because they were messing with something they didn't understand. And I don't think it gets solved by messing with more things that we don't understand.
Ah. But what if I became big? I could have easily done more things. But I could also have become small, I guess.
Mm,
Look, sometimes you figure
I
things out by messing with stuff.
I don't think we need more of you.
What? You mean
By
you're
the
not
way,
a fan of these smoldering
Marionette
good
is in the
looks?
back shaking her head no.
You mean you're not a fan of these smoldering looks? And then Adrian will just walk past Desmona and off toward Targan and the rest of the area.
Okay. Next up, Targan.
All right, I'm gonna move. Let's see. So I'm going to move myself up and 1, 2, 3. All right, right there. And that will be my turn.
Alright. Next up, Marionette.
Um, hmm. I'm trying to think of something smart to do. I don't know if it's a smart idea. Uh, I wanted to go in that room that's down underneath.
That doesn't seem particularly safe, and there's not
Yeah, that's
really something of like interest where you're seeing like an opening or something to grab. It looks like it's pretty sturdily rubble and nothing that would be accessible or
Mm-hmm.
safe to explore.
Okay. Um, hmm. I'm gonna go over to Adrian and see how he's doing.
Alright. You going over to alright. Go around the trap over towards Adrian. Alright. Agartha.
Yes.
Alright, there's a chest in front of you. There's the polished orb on a pedestal. And that's about it.
I want to see if I can go Indiana Jones style and use my thorn whip to pull the orb off of the pedestal to my hand.
Alright.
It's in within range, and if I move it 10 feet, it's gonna end up in my hand.
Alright. I would make that a sleight of hand check. And I'm gonna use the difficulty I think is appropriate for an object of its weight.
Okay. Sleight of hand. Ooh, not bad. 16.
Alright, you manage to thorn whip it, and it flings towards you, and you have to squat a little bit. You kind of, squat and catch it as it kind of goes a little low, but still in your lap, hitting you in the abs.
Oh, hey guys, I got an orb. Hold up the orb for everyone to see. Well, whoever can see it at the angle I'm standing at, but
Alright, you have an orb.
at my touch while I'm holding it, does it react in any way? I'm not trying to investigate it. I'm just trying to see how it immediately reacts to me holding it. Like, does my druidic natural magic interact with it, or is it like
Roll Arcana.
okay? 9.
You can't put your finger on it.
Even though I already have 10 on it. Okay. Yeah, no, there's no allies within 30 feet of me that I would like to interact with, so I'm gonna end my turn.
Alright. Craig.
Has it been 10 minutes?
Nope, you're still doing that?
Yep.
Alright. Top of the round, Adrian.
Alright, I'm gonna move and I'm gonna see if I can pick up a big stone so I can start rolling around and checking more traps.
Alright, you have a big stone right over here on top of this trap.
Alright, I will maneuver carefully.
Alright. Make an athletics
And-
check.
13.
Alright, you managed to roll the stone over and nothing seems to trigger on the next spot.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah, you could move forward 5 more feet and place your feet where the trap doesn't spring.
I'll do
and
that.
you can pick it up.
And then I'll move toward the south so I can start mainly checking for traps near where Targann is.
Alright, so you're over here.
Yep.
Oh, so you're just picking up the rock and going back.
Yep.
Alright, make an athletics check.
22.
Alright, you managed to carry your rock over the rubble, and we're gonna leave you here for a moment. Targan.
All right. Again, just simple move straight ahead,
Alright,
searching along that path.
okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and move myself to there, and that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Marionette.
I want to check out one of the traps actually.
Alright, there's a spike trap there. There's a spring blade, Achilles heel cutter here.
I want to check out the spike trap.
Roll investigation.
19?
It seems to be a basic pressure plate spring loaded trap.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably a way to reset it, but you don't see how. But it looks like they're fairly well disguised, so
Okay.
that they're harder to spot. And yeah, nothing magical about it. Spring loaded, spikes shoot up very quickly.
Okay,
Seems weight based.
cool.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright. Agartha.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
I have a shiny rock. Okay. There's also a chest there,
Yes.
but at the same time, we all kind of have that. We kind of all have that insight of you probably shouldn't trust a chest in a place you've never been in. That would be my smarts. So I don't think I can. I don't know how far I'd be able to make it with that. So first of all, I'm going to put the orb in my bag.
The DM's gonna smile with his eyebrows raised as you talk about the chest.
Now, I don't want to be close to this chest when I try something, so I would like to. How many spell slots do I have? I'm gonna Misty Step 15 feet to the west.
15 feet west.
Yes.
Alright.
And then I'm going to use my action to Thord Whip the chest to see if it responds in any way.
You may roll to attack.
Okay. Ooh. 23.
Oh, you hit this thing, and you hit it so well. Not only do you smack it, but the when you yank it outward, the lid pops open.
Oh.
And roll perception.
Could I use my inspiration on that? Or well, what's it called? Kudo die.
You may.
Okay. Because I am very suspicious of this kind of stuff. 17?
Okay. The chest gives out a squeak as you hit it open.
What form of creature are you?
Roll perception.
Oh no.
No, 12.
Potato.
If
You boil it, you mash it, you
You-
stick it in stew.
you hear what sounds like you think is a light pop sound. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, there you go. You heard like a light pop sound as an answer.
Okay. Guys, there's a popping chest over here.
There's only one pop.
Well, even still, I don't know what to do with it. I'm kind of almost scared to do anything over here now. I'm even
Adrian
too.
pipes up.
I hit it, but I don't want to move it towards me or anything because it's making weird noises. I'm gonna end my turn. I'm doing what my character would do, and I'm gonna stay still for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, Craig, you still do casting?
Yeah, until I've cast my spell.
Alright. Gonna give it a. I'll probably let you have a result next turn.
Okay.
Adrian.
So hearing that, Adrian is going to stop what he's doing. He's going to carefully navigate his way over. That's Targan.
Yeah, I'm figuring this out. Where are you?
I'm
You
below
should
Targan, west of
yeah.
Targan. All right, there. All right, below. 1 minute below.
Okay,
There.
alright. I thought that was the unseen servant. Okay.
Nope.
You're gonna go over to Agartha?
Yep, as carefully as I can.
Alright, are you going over this rubble or are you going over this rubble?
I'll go over the other rubble because I know where the traps are with that.
Alright, make an athletics check.
24.
Alright, you managed to jump right on over, and you step right beyond the
That spider.
yeah, thank you.
All right, that's as far as I can go. I think 40 feet.
Mhm.
I can move maybe 1 square closer.
Alright. There you go. And for the sake of time, we're gonna just say you're gonna be right up here.
So, like, I use my action to dash.
We're not in a structured initiative. This is more of a loose initiative so that everyone can do what they want at the same time as others doing their thing.
All right, and then
So
are
it's
these
more like
spikes?
It's more like each of y'all are taking maybe a minute or so. In this case, the unseen servant is slowly checking each spot to step in. All right. What are you doing?
Are those spikes in front of me?
Yes.
Um, can I go ahead and start trying to pry one loose to throw it at the chest?
For the sake of theater of the mind, that's going to be a dead end. They're firmly attached as part of a spring-loaded trap. So there's not really going to be a way that you can pull them without risking the trap springing or like a serious time-consuming dismantling.
Okay. Then I'll spend the rest of my turn looking around for something to throw at the chest.
You have a rock. Do you want to throw it?
Sure.
Alright, where are you trying to hit the chest?
Smack dab in the middle.
Like at the front of it? At
Yeah.
the lid? Are you trying to get the rock to go on the inside?
I want to hit the chest. I don't want the rock to go on the inside. I want it to hit the chest like square in the middle.
Roll to attack.
What's the deal with reckless attacks? Are they melee only? Yeah, melee weapon attacks. Okay.
Alright.
So this won't count. Alright, so
Well, is this melee or ranged?
it's ranged. So 15 to hit the chest with a thrown rock.
Alright, roll a d4. Add your strength mod for damage.
Ooh, 8.
Alright, you fling that rock and it makes the chest kind of do this little and it, just rocks a little bit and you hear a loud squeak and there's something that kind of rolls a little bit, like a light rolling sound in the chest.
I look over to Agartha and just go,
Okay.
Alright. You're a little frightened, I guess. Targan.
I'm going to move again, going there, searching that square, here, and then
As
here.
your unseen servant crosses this circle here, you see a blue glow appear and lines cross each other, and it forms a sigil, and all of a sudden there's this bolt of lightning from right there that like strikes, and it just spreads out from there, and unseen servant is
Oh, he's dead.
he got zapped.
Ooh.
He got zapped.
All right. So don't cross that. All right. Then I'm going to move my 30 feet to here.
Do you want to try to cross this boulder here?
I will when I have the movement.
Roll the yeah, like I said, we're not in a very structured
Okay.
initiative of like move limits. I'm just doing it so it's, hey, this person, you know, we're keeping it down the. All right, make an athletics check.
All right.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics a little better. Not much, but ooh, a 20.
All right, you managed to get it across. It's a little bit of a balance, jump, and skip, and you're on the other side without landing on the spikes.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna move along. Marionette. You sitting tight while everyone else is moving?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. Craig,
Is detect magic done?
it is done. You are noticing some kind of evocation enchantment over here.
Okay.
So obviously some kind of warding is here, triggered under certain conditions. The crystals seem to be giving off what I am going to describe as an unusual wave of transmutation that you've never seen before.
Okay.
The traps are definitely mechanical, as they do not seem to be giving off any kind of magical auras from each other.
Okay.
And what else do we got? I think that's it for your range. What's your range on
30
detect
feet.
magic? 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's gonna be about it. You're gonna have to travel to get a better idea beyond that.
Okay.
Do you wish to move?
I'll move towards the crystals.
Alright. And I'm gonna see where your 30 feet would get you. Yeah, that's gonna be about the extent of what you're able to see.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, next up, Adrian. Oh wait, I forgot Agartha, didn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry Agartha, you're on the side on my initiative, so I'm sorry.
it's all good.
Alright,
Okay.
what's up?
So the chest made another noise. It sounded like a rolling noise.
Wants to
Hmm.
be like a rubber squeaky ball for some dog.
I'm going to step up 10 feet
Mm-hmm.
towards the chest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to kind of peek a little to see if I can get a better look.
Alright. As you lean over, you see kind of in the corner, you see a rat.
Oh. I don't really like rats, but they are a part of nature. Um,
And the rat looks at you, gives a little smile, and it says, "Icka, you don't look too cute either." And the rat has a bit of a face.
oh,
Ugh. Ugh.
that's why.
You know what else is a part of nature? Mosquitoes, and fuck those guys.
So,
The rat lets out a little burp, and there's like a very small wine flavor that kind of gets extended. He's like, "You're right." He holds out his little rat claw and gives the finger. Fuck.
oh, so, do you often sleep in chests?
Uh,
Uh, well, that's cute.
He's obviously a drunk little rat, and he falls back into the chest.
I'm gonna approach the chest fully now.
As you get there, he's starting to shapeshift back into a halfling, and but he's not completely out of his form. So this is kind of his face at the moment.
Ugh.
So he still has the whiskers, he still has the teeth, and the hair is everywhere around the side of his face.
Oh, well, you're kind of like me, I guess. So that makes me a little bit more comfortable. So,
It's like I'm I'm not comfortable. He goes back and forth, and he pulls out from this behind his back. He pulls out some cheese and a wine bottle.
you're not comfortable with what?
Well, I was laying on a wine bottle. Have you laid on a wine bottle? It's not the not the.
Well, I've slept in caves, so I mean, I'm not too adverse to uncomfortable sleep conditions. But I understand what you mean though. So, do you know anything about this place that you're in? Even though you're quite inebriated from what I can tell?
Oh yes. I'm in a chest, and
I'm
I was sure to shape sh- shapeshift into something that didn't need to eat much, and I brought just enough food and wine.
hmm. What about anything about this observatory? Anything come to mind?
Yes.
How about this orb? I won't let you take it, but I'll let you look at it. And I'll pull the beautiful glowing orb out of my
It's
bag.
not
And
glowing. It's just stone.
oh, well, I'll pull the stone orb out of my bag and show it to him.
When he does, I try to look at it with the detect magic.
Roll Arcana, Craig.
1 second. I somehow lost my character sheet. Sorry.
Oh no. Do you want me to roll it?
I found it.
Okay.
That's just what was taking me so long. There you go. 4.
Doesn't seem to have an aura coming off of it. Hmm.
What can you tell me about this, Mr. What should I address you as? Actually, I should that's rude of me. I should introduce myself first. I'm Agartha.
Hi, Agartha.
I'm more of a Feywild druid, if you'd like to think about it. Fairies and Fey, mysterious, chaotic magic, that kind of thing. I like it. But what's your name?
If you say so, you do you.
Adrian will walk over and yank the wine bottle away.
You yank it away and it's like almost empty. There's maybe a gulp or so left.
Okay.
And
But
he'll smash it on the floor.
Hey,
waste of
not
food.
cool.
Waste of food and drink.
You gotta be
I'm not going to throw the
careful.
cheese away, just the drink. It clearly serves no purpose other than to get drunk, and this isn't a place to get drunk.
I think this
Fair
is a
point.
perfectly good place to get drunk. What else are you gonna do in a chest?
Well,
I'm talking about the observatory, Pipsqueak.
My name's not Pipsqueak.
well then what's your name?
Daryl.
Daryl. Well,
Daryl.
nice to meet you, Daryl. So,
You sure? Since I met y'all, I lost all my wine.
I'm certain we could probably get you some more, actually, especially with what we're getting paid once we actually finish with our job here.
I wouldn't do a job if I was y'all. That sounds like a lot of work.
Well, even one that doesn't really value material possessions, even I need to eat sometimes, and sometimes I just can't find food like I usually can.
Well, there's a secret to making that food last.
Yes, I know you're going to say shapeshift into a mouse.
No, a rat. You know why?
Why?
Because a rat can hold their liquor better than a mouse.
You know, I actually never thought of that. You
Yes.
are better at this than I am.
See, a rat can roll around or tilt the bottle. A mouse, it's likely to go in the bottle and drown. Then you can't drink the rest of the bottle.
You make an excellent point, my friend. But
Adrian will continue looking around.
yeah, anything you can tell me about this orb in particular?
Yes.
Anything? So what does it do? It seems pretty important if it's sitting on a pedestal. So
It's black with white streaks in it.
yes, I can see that. But does it do anything in particular related to the observatory? This place?
It's an orb.
Well, I
So
guess there's
you mean like here in
Yes.
this room?
Yes, in this room.
No, not the no.
So they keep this thing here in a room that it doesn't do much in. What a particularly strange thing. Huh. No wonder why
Hey.
I talk to animals more than people.
Hey, Agartha.
Yes?
Ask him why he's here.
Oh, actually that's a great question. Why exactly are you in that chest, by the way?
Oh, it seems safer to be in the chest with the wine and cheese than out of the chest with the spiders.
So there must have been a lot of these things to force you to sit inside of a chest. What
Well,
happened?
I'm not very big.
I can
And the spiders, they shouldn't have been so big.
Oh.
And you see, we have a trick here. As a halfling.
You hide in small spaces.
Oh, and we make friends with bigger things that squash the other big things that we can't squash.
Well, it seems like for now we've taken care of the spiders. I don't see any more of them, and none of them have come up in the last few minutes. And a pretty big surge of them came up after we had entered the observatory. So,
Oh, good.
actually, as a matter of fact, one of them seemed to have grown in size. Anything you can tell us about that?
Oh yeah. I'd hide in a chest if I was you.
Well, it's dead. Just
Yeah, the chest is dead. I don't sit in a living chest.
Yeah.
Same goes for desks. I'll hide in a desk, but not a living desk.
I wouldn't want to either, but all right. I don't know what to do with this halfling. Oh my.
Alright, anyone want to try to talk to the halfling?
Adrian will just turn around and ask, "What do the spiders do with the crystals? Or what do the crystals do to the spiders?"
They get bigger.
How did you get to be in here? Did someone kidnap you? Did you come willingly?
Oh no. When everyone else started dying, I ran out this way. But then there was like a lot of spiders, so I hid in the chest.
What was everyone dying to? What killed them?
What didn't kill them?
You.
I didn't kill them.
Did
Well, I
the
figured
spiders
that-
kill them?
Well, I take that back. I had a test about divination magic. I killed that test.
So you're a student here?
Aren't you?
No, we're adventurers.
Oh. Well, only students and staff are allowed in the observatory labs. You shouldn't be here.
We came here because no one was telling anyone what was happening.
And that's
Oh.
what we're here to figure out.
My bad. I was hiding in a chest. I was unavailable.
You're right. We shouldn't be here. You should take us to like the people in charge, and then they'll probably reward you for pointing out that we're not supposed to be here.
Oh no, they're dead. I
Who
don't
isn't
think...
dead? Aside from you.
He points to you, Adrian, and he points to the to Agartha. He seems lively. She seems lively.
Gee.
You,
Okay.
he points back at Adrian. You seem like a buzzkill.
I mean,
It's certainly
even
not because
drunk,
my
he's
head is
like
buzzed.
spot on.
What?
All right. Adrian will lift Daryl out of the chest.
Whoa!
Hey now.
And
Be
he'll just
nice
start
to
walking
the-
forward. All right. Tell me when I'm about to step on the trap.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You're gonna carry a
Put him
halfling or
down. Put the nice
Okay.
mouse thing down.
We're gonna pause for a moment because Dale just failed a con save.
oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
And at
Don't
first
poor
you
little
think
rat.
halflings are just a bit forest folk when he turns green. But he apparently taking a halfling that isn't even fully shapeshifted, picking him up and then spinning him around is not a very good or hygienic idea, as he spits out berry wine and cheese vomit onto you.
Ew.
I immediately like when he starts doing that, turn him away from me. That's right.
Towards
That's right.
me.
Get it all out. Get it all out. Get that poison out of your system.
Marinette is just laughing so hard.
That's it. All right. Adrian
He's
sets him
just
down and
over
starts like
there
patting him on the back, just like trying.
with like cheese vomit on the ends of his whiskers, and
So
he just
vile.
kind of it just kind of goes, oh, do any of y'all know create water?
Yes.
Look, and let's take a 10-minute. Let's take a 10-minute break here, guys. And okay,
All right.
take 15, y'all. Bye.
Just another Sunday morning.
You can tell from the lights behind me, I've ascended to the celestial planes. That's the spirit. Also, I do leave this recording during break, so I don't know if y'all know that.
We know.
Alright, well, yeah, because when I edited it last time, Adrian, I remember you saying during the break, oh, we all survived. We all survived.
Yep.
Alright, so let me see if I still feel like I'm getting. Oh, okay, I
You
appreciate.
have that celestial glow about you. You've been blessed
Yeah,
by I don't know,
stop with.
Palor or some sun deity.
Alright, so
Oh, never mind. It's gone.
there we. Okay, there we're good. Now we're good. So you good? You gonna jump on me, or can I get back to my game? Alright, head count. Adrian and Marionette, y'all okay? Give me a wave. Alright, Craig,
Yep.
Agartha, Targann.
Yep.
Alright, Targann, you ready to roll? Targann, you ready? Targann, are you on mute?
Left me.
Alright, we're gonna give Targan just a minute more. I don't know if y'all see this, but the cat's just, like, putting her tail right in front. Alrighty. What do you say we get this show on the road? So, we left off with Adrian, whirling around the halfling, which was probably an underestimation of his strength and an overestimation of how well a halfling can handle his liquor. And he made a mess of Adrian. Which
Adrian just kind of shakes his face, making sure that nothing's anywhere near his face.
Alright. You have disadvantage on your persuasion and deception checks, as it's hard to win arguments while vomited on.
All right. I'm going to hold you. We are going to walk. You are going to tell me which squares have traps and which ones don't.
Oh, can you burp me? I'm feeling gassy.
Adrian sets him down and just pats him real strong on the back. Making sure that, when I do pat him, I'm facing him like toward a wall or something, not a hole.
Make a medicine check.
5.
Seriously?
Yep. So it's less of a burp and more of a whack.
And you hear a pop. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Agartha, someone, I'll let you handle them.
Oh, my back.
I'm no offense, but I am not touching a vomit-covered halfling. I am not a swamp druid. I am
I
a
think
greens druid.
I think
Thank
you
you.
broke his back, so I guess
my
I'll take a look at him.
back.
I
Oh,
can't believe I'm about to do this.
Bring him here.
No. Fine.
You obviously don't know anything about medicine because you cracked 2 of his ribs when you smacked him on the back. Why don't you bring him over to the medic?
What? I was burping him. Fine.
No,
want
you
to deal with
weren't.
this vomit mess? Adrian picks up
It's
Daryl
only a
and
vomit
just
mess
starts-
because you're a dick.
Well, he shouldn't have been drinking. So there you go. Craig, have fun with this mess.
Oh yeah. Way to victim blame.
Can I hit Adrian alongside the head now?
Where are you at?
It's his fault that I picked
I
him
know.
up and
I
shook
want to
him
walk
around.
over to him and smack him.
Or I'll just roll terrible on my medicine.
Yeah, I think you're on the wrong side of the board to do that. Okay.
Oh, come on. Fine.
Adrian, are you gonna hand the
Oh yeah,
Daryl
I walked
the
to Craig.
halfling/rat/drunk?
Yeah.
All right.
And then I'll I'll clean myself off.
Do you have prestidigitation?
No, I think he means like with a rag.
I have. Let's see. I have water skin that I assume is full of water.
I mean, you can try.
Yeah. I'll just pour some water and just kind of, dust things off and then just kind of wipe my hands on the rock. By this point, I would have handed Daryl off to Craig,
All right,
which
Craig.
would put me near Marinette's.
Alright, you got him back. Okay, we'll just move you on over here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Targann. I thought that was Craig. Okay. Agartha, you going over?
Yeah, I'll make my way over.
Alright.
Making my way.
Okay, yeah, you hand him over to Craig. And Craig, you got this drunk gnome, and he lets out a little small... and you get a whiff of just berry wine and cheese.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Ooh.
My part's done.
Well, I still need to figure out what this orb does. Has anyone seen anything unusual recently that they might have an inkling about that might help us with this? Because I'm perplexed about it.
Adrian comes back after being slightly cleaned off. We explore the place. What else? By the way, Craig, aren't you supposed to be helping him? Not, breaking more ribs?
Craig, you with us?
Yeah,
Okay, we weren't hearing anything from you.
I rolled my medicine check, and then other people were
you
talking.
rolled.
So
I didn't know you rolled it. All right,
yeah, I rolled a 2.
you rolled a 2.
Yeah.
So you got an 8.
In his defense, for a total of 8s.
I mean, it could probably be worse, but you figure it'd have been the gnome. Not your first time taking care of a drunk, but then
Nope.
again, you weren't that good before taking care of him either. So you just kind of like sit him down, and he just leans over, and a bit of like leftover wine is like drooling out of his mouth. But at least he seems to be getting a little emptier now. And then he looks up at you, Greg, and he's like, "You got any more wine? I think it's better if I just go full pass out at this stage."
Unfortunately, you drank all that we had right now.
I think Buzzkill threw it.
Yeah, he broke it.
He's not.
You're welcome.
He's not very nice.
No, he's an asshole.
We can't afford drunkenness. As Adrian will just start.
I'm a broke wizard student. I can't afford to be throwing away wine. Literally.
You can't afford to be buying it in the first place, then.
Hey, you need to not waste wine. There's sober kids at Boulder's Gate.
Wait, is he buying me now?
What?
Is Adrian buying Burnett now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna smack him one. I'm sorry.
Adrian is ready for this.
Roll a improvised attack roll.
Cool.
Can Adrian just like take the dodge action as he walks by Marinette?
It's an arm strike.
No, yeah, there you go.
23.
Oh my gosh!
I mean,
Alright.
dodge would give her disadvantage, but she crit you.
She did. Adrian?
Yes.
The
Come
DM now has a kudo die against you. Marionette, go ahead and give yourself a kudo die.
That's 2 kudo dice she has, and 1. What is it? Adu?
Oh yeah, no, I got a kudo die for putting Adrian in his place. I want to use that on the medicine roll to help this guy.
Okay, you may roll it.
Yeah, 16. That's way better.
You put it kind of together that you think, being part rat while drunk is probably making this a little worse. You don't know whether his stomach's one part of the shape shift or the other, and you kind of like get him some water, and you tell him, okay, focus on getting back to your halfling self. And the whiskers kind of recede, and he gets back, and he's a little more coherent. He's like, oh, probably shouldn't have been a rat so long.
It's alright.
I thought so, but Buzzkill doesn't like rats.
You had to do something to stay safe.
I did.
I don't like drunkards.
Then why were you drinking at the bar?
I wasn't.
He got you there.
I wasn't drinking at the bar.
If I recall
Everyone
correctly,
else was.
I got goat's milk and everyone else drank booze.
I didn't. Mostly
Actually,
because the
no, they
pipsqueaks wouldn't serve me.
refused to give me an
I'm
free
sorry. You
drink.
ordered
Yeah.
it. They just didn't bring it to you.
No,
By
The,
mistake.
I didn't order anything.
it seemed to have been bad blood between the elves and the dwarves.
Yeah, we
so-
didn't get nothing to drink.
I
You know
mean,
what? Good. They don't deserve our business.
you did kind of piss off dwarves. Now, if as a DM, it's my responsibility to construct this world, and I'm gonna say it's not a stretch that in my world, the dwarves are stubborn.
So what happens to Adrian as a result of the nat 20?
Yeah, I have a kudo die against you.
So what? Does Adrian just get
Walloped upside the head.
arm checked and then lands on his arse?
You got embarrassed and you're off your A game. You losing your mojo.
Ugh. Really? Really, Watermelon?
Yes, chat.
That's a great way to not get yourself smacked again.
I can smack you again if you'd like me to, if you call me that one more time.
She doesn't even have to
I take
smack
dodge
you. She
action.
could just not tell you that it's covered in spider webs.
I take the dodge action and then say, "All right, Watermelon."
Alright,
Root
we
punch.
are moving on with the drunk halfling and the adventure, guys.
I love being able to be the irresponsible dimwit.
You're more like a cat.
Wow.
No, I was a rat.
I think she was talking to me.
No, I don't think she likes you. She got you right upside the head.
That's all right. Not everyone can like this hunk of meat.
Ew. What?
Exactly. Not everyone can like me for who I am.
Because you throw away their wine.
Because I help them to be healthier and less drunk.
Regardless of it.
That's not helping.
Have any of you seen anything weird recently after the spider debacle?
I had a pet fish.
Hey, Adrian, did you kill his pet fish too?
He probably did, considering he's like a cat, and cats eat fish.
Did you kill Sharky?
And he was delicious.
We are taking Alright, I'm getting water for a moment, okay? I'm muted.
Uh, uh, everyone else okay?
Yeah.
Alright. So, okay. So, the drunk halfling is saying, I had a pet fish.
And
His name was Sharky.
all right. I'm sorry that he's gone.
Yeah. Did he eat them?
Well, since we just met you, I'm gonna go with no, but it is something that he would do. But I don't think he did, given that we just met you.
Okay. Why are you rolling investigation?
Checking for traps and looking for a fish.
You don't see any fish bowls. Alright, let's get a move on.
Okay.
Alright, this is Daryl. Alright, this is Daryl. Alright. Let's get a ball rolling. Try again.
Yes.
Where you going?
Um.
Where'd you go?
Oh, I'm over here by the wall, right by.
And I'm gonna spin this around just a tad. Alright. Yeah. Let's get this going the other way so we have a little angle. Alright, sorry, it's gonna be Uweed. Where are you now? Oh, nope, that's Craig. Yep, that's you. Alright.
Yeah, that's me.
Alright, where are we going?
Looks like the only place to go is toward the steps.
Alright, I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna give y'all double the amount of movement and actions on your turn, just so we can kind of keep the ball rolling. So Targan, let's resume initiative. You have the movement and action count for 2 turns.
So I'm gonna move
Mm.
60 feet to
Alright, roll perception.
right. Ooh, 8.
High or low?
High.
You do not set off any traps.
All right. And I will hold there. That's all my movement.
Alright, next up, Marionette.
Um, I don't know where the traps are.
We know that it's safe up until this spot here. Past this
Okay.
line, you do see that one was triggered here. You do see
Mhm.
one is here, but after that, it's kind of anyone's guess.
Okay.
And it's mostly dark, so y'all need to get like further along to make out the rest of the room.
Okay. I might just stay back just because for reasons to use my
Some-
crossbow.
Someone has
So
to
I'm not
smack
gonna move
Adrian.
that.
I get it.
So I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
I'm gonna move you a little closer where it's still safe.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, just so we're kind of still in the same group. Agartha.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd like to get my 60 feet forward.
Alright, 10, 20, 30, 40, and you're at the end of the area.
All right. With my 60 feet of dark vision, what can I see from here?
Alright. You said 60 feet?
Yes.
You can see the edges of a wall. You can't quite make out the furniture that's on the end. Looks like something got overturned around here. So you see a knocked over table. You see two desks. One has books and scrolls and some other sorted academia stuff. Maybe a couple of what looks like component pouches or spell components there, and a second desk that doesn't have anything on it. And then there's two more holes you see here, and you make out in the extent of it what looks like the edge of some stairs.
Okay. Well.
Oh, over here seems to be some rolled up tapestries.
In that case, I will use one of my actions to transform into a. Let's see. Yeah, this is about the only uses I'm gonna really get out of this. So I'm gonna transform into a brown bear. No, black bear. Sorry, I don't have brown bear.
Alright, bear with me. Alright. What size is the bear?
It is medium.
Alright, there you go.
Okay, now, it seems kind of weird for me to do. If someone's got to do it, I'd like to dash towards the stairs using my other. So I'd like to use my 20 feet, and then I'd like to dash towards the stairs using my second action.
20 feet?
Yep.
And then you wish to dash?
Yes.
Alright. High or low?
Low.
Alright, as you dash over towards the stairs, you're moving a little too quickly, so even if you did spot it, it's going to be a little too late for you to notice it as you trigger a spring trap here.
Okay.
And that is going to be 8 piercing damage as it shoots up at you.
Okay. Brown bear form is not quite down yet.
Alright. And then as you continue on, you get to about here. And all of a sudden, you trip like you're on something. And when you look back, you realize that your foot is stuck in a spider web.
Oh, great. Or.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have a lot of. I didn't realize that black bears had a climbing speed. Okay, so I'm stuck.
You're stuck.
I'll make a bunch of bear noises.
Roll performance.
Okay, I need to tab over all the way to performance. There we go.
Who the hell is Timmy and what's he doing in a well?
17. Oh wait, yeah, no, 17.
Even if the others don't catch on, Daryl is like, he sounds a lot like my friend when he got his foot stuck. But that friend was drunk. Is your bear drunk?
No, apparently it's dumber than I am.
Wow, that's low. Alright, Craig, I'm giving you a turn and then we're getting into a structured initiative. Where are you, Craig?
My sound went away and it just came back. Sorry.
Alright, where are you, Craig?
I'm should be over by the halfling.
Nope, that's Adrian.
That's me.
He brought the
there-
halfling to me. I was taking
I
care of the halfling.
Yeah, you just clicked on him a couple minutes ago. The one with the blue base.
There.
No, the blue base is Targann.
Oh,
It
No,
should be me.
No, I'm the purple. I'm
Oh
way
yeah,
up.
that is him. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I'm taking care of the halfling.
Oh, thanks. Alright, what you doing? Craig, you having sound issues?
No, I said I'm taking care of the halfling.
Okay, so you're not moving on or anything?
No, I'm taking care of the
He
halfling.
seems moderately stable at this point. He's no longer between shape shifting.
You had said that I had him turned on his side and everything, so I'm not just gonna walk off and leave him by himself.
Oh, I appreciate that. You don't have a flask, do you?
With alcohol in it? No, I'm sorry, I don't drink.
No, what do you have?
Water?
Oh. Is it like, you know, holy water, huh?
It is water.
It doesn't sound very strong.
It is not.
Alright. Top of the round, Adrian. Top of the round, Adrian.
I know.
Marionette, smack him.
I will lock this door. All right. I'm going to move 40 feet toward the sounds of the dying bear.
20, 30, 40. Okay, there you are. You good?
And then I will
We're in a single action at this point. We're starting combat.
all right. I will sigh. Use my dash action. Yeah. All right. Move me to the northwest. All right.
Alright.
So
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yep.
30.
yep.
Alright. Do you have any more movement in your dash?
I have 10. I'll get right next to Agartha.
You actually, as you move from there, the desk is going to come out and attack you.
Sorry, the what now?
The desk. No, not that. It's a mimic. You didn't think that there was just a plain desk there, did you?
No,
I
but
did.
I didn't
course.
intend. Did I cut out something? Because I didn't intend. Like, I'm trying to get.
It's
course.
taking an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Alright.
As I just kind of see this and just go, oh, come on.
Yeah, as you go by, the leg of the desk swings out to like trip you, and it wraps at your foot. Okay. There we go. And this is a large size mimic. This is not a medium size mimic. Alrighty. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Alright. And you're gonna take 10 bludgeoning damage as it pulls your leg out from under you and makes you fall forward. Okay.
All right. Bonus action rage.
Okay.
That's my last rage. And I'll just angrily shout, "Friggin' mimic!"
Alright. Alright, you are grappled by it. And you have to make an ability check to escape the grapple. You have disadvantage on those ability checks. Or if you have advantage on your athletics checks to escape the grapple, then you would have a straight roll. And let's get a torch on it so that you have a little light. Oh, look, it has a cute little tongue. Alright, next up, Targann.
All right, I'm using Hexblade. I'm casting Hexblade's Curse.
Ooh.
Go ahead and do that. And casting. I've actually got more second level spell slots. All right, so I'm going to cast a magic missile at second level. And that will be 4. Let's see here.
And you're going at the mimic.
Yes, so that's 3 times 4 is 12, plus the 3 is 15.
15.
Yes.
Alright. And that is force damage.
Yes. That is
Alright.
force.
Alright. You blast at it. And it takes the damage, not yet bloodied.
All right, and then I'm going to move to this area right here.
Roll perception.
13.
Alright. You avoid a suspicious tile. Might have a trap, might not, but you just sidestep it, the ones you feel a little safer about.
All right. And
All right.
that's all of my actions.
Okay. And now for everyone's favorite. Nope. Now for everyone's favorite. As the bear is tugging on the webbing, spiders start to come up from each side, attracted by this. One of them is larger. Yes. Alright, next up, Marionette.
All right, I'm gonna shoot at the spider, the big one.
Alright, what's your range?
So my range is 100 feet for the heavy crossbow.
Alright, that'll do it.
All right. $26.
26 will hit.
Five for damage.
Alright. Give me a moment. Need to pull back up the spider stat blocks. Alright, so big one. Alright. And that will, you said how much?
It was the damage of 5.
Okay, not your best hit.
You're right. Can I do my second hit though?
Roll to attack and see if you can.
17.
17 will hit. You level the crossbow, you frame it across, and there's a reason you're the ranger, and bullseye. What's the damage?
10.
Alright, making some headway. Although, still has spiders around him. Is that your turn?
Yes, that'll be my turn.
Alright, Agartha.
All right. So,
Oh, you're over here.
yeah, I'm a bear. I've got some guys around me. Spiders, not actual guys. Okay, so
You are grappled.
I'm going to multi-attack the big spider.
Alright,
So one with bite and one with claws. I will do custom rolls for this and tell you the results.
go for it.
So this is going to be the where is it? The bite that is going to be a dirty 20.
That will hit.
Okay, so that is 1d6 plus 2. That is going to be 3 piercing damage, and then I will
3.
go for
You said 3?
yes, and then I will go
Alright.
for a claw attack.
Roll to attack.
So that's plus 13.
13 does not hit.
Yeah.
This is the big one.
Yeah, I figured as much. I don't have any movement. I don't have any bonus action. I'll stay in bear form. I'll end my turn.
Alright. Alright, next up, Craig.
It looks like it's a little further than 60 away. How far do I think I need to move to get to 60 feet to the closest one?
To the mimic of the spiders.
The closest enemy.
Alright. I'm gonna say you need to get within 60 feet.
Yeah. If you go straight down, that's where I am.
Yeah. If you have
So I'm
a 60
to
foot
the...
range, you have two options. You can hit the mimic or the spiders, but what's your dark vision?
Oh, I don't have dark vision.
Did anyone light a light?
I thought there was lights throughout the place with the fires and stuff.
No, those you don't have the glowing crystals over there. So these guys are fighting in the dark as half elves and bears.
Alrighty. Then I guess I'm not doing anything because I can't see them.
You want to get closer?
No, I don't want to walk off into the dark where I can't see and get attacked by something or step on a trap. They haven't called for aid.
It's sounding like there's some combat. You're
Yeah,
hearing.
but they got it.
You literally just heard a freaking black bear.
Hey, y'all ran off in the dark, and and what we have here is a moment of nope.
Let me just
Which
say,
Fucking walking
y'all
off in
ran
the
off in the
dark. What
dark,
the hell's
and
wrong
then
with you?
this is me fixing someone else's mess for once.
alright, Craig, do you want to yell for them to light a light or something?
No, they got it. They need help. They'll yell for help.
And then you'll yell for a light?
Yeah,
Okay.
they got an archer shooting stuff from back here. They'll be fine.
Alright. Desdemona's like, oh shoot. It sounds like someone other than the barbarian is in trouble. We should probably save the one that's not the barbarian.
That's what the barbarian's for. Plus, she's shooting at him. Y'all
Uh,
good over there?
No mimic.
Wait, did Adrian really just say no? He wasn't good.
No, I think he asked us. This is Desdemona talking. I think he asked us to mock him. He said, "Mimic."
No mimic. Oh, he said no mimic. Don't make fun of him. Oh, he's got it then. See, that makes perfect sense.
Oh, gosh.
Adrian, roll performance or persuasion. Roll persuasion.
At disadvantage, right?
You are covered in vomit.
Well, this is a range.
Go for it.
Still, I'm fine.
What you get?
One.
What you get?
A one. He said.
One.
Alright, she actually has 60 feet of dark vision, so she's gonna look out and go, oh, no, there is a mimic. I also think there's some spiders attacking the bear.
Yeah, no, that makes sense then.
Yeah. Alright, well, fortunately, I have a fireball in case of this. What's the range on fireball? Yep. Yeah, she has it.
Oh my.
Are you sure you want to use fireball with the spider webs? The guy earlier said we shouldn't use fire with the spider webs.
Oh, no, don't worry. It's going to create a lot of light. Trust me, I've done this before.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Like fireball's like 150 feet.
Yeah, and it's going to burn a lot. Then we'll all be able to see them, and you can save the day. Don't worry. I got this. Trust me, I'm a wizard.
All right.
Okay. She cast Fireball. I'm going to open this in a new tab because she's going to cast it at level 5.
Yeah.
Oh, no, level 4, my bad. She is going to cast it at level 4. Okay. I need a Dex saving throw. Let's start with the good guys. Agartha.
Okay. Oh, good God. That's supposed to be a 3, not even a 5, because bears have a +0, so I'm taking full damage.
Okay.
And I roll in that 20.
Alright. It's going to be 9d6.
Oh, yay.
Alright. Agartha.
Yes.
Alright, you are gonna take 36 fire damage.
Okay, so the bear form's gonna take 11, and then so it's 25, and then I will take 12.
Alright.
Sorry,
Adrian, are you raging?
Yes.
Did
But
you
my
make
race
it?
does not protect against fire damage.
What's your dex save?
Nat 20.
Alright, you are going to take half of this. You are going to take half of 36, so 18.
I'm out.
Alright. And then, let's just say it. It is going to kill off this spider. It is going to kill off this spider. It is going to kill off this spider. The bear is on fire.
Oh no,
'cause
I'm
he
not a
has-
bear anymore.
Well, what was a bear is on fire. As the spider webs are burning on him.
Oh yeah.
Alright. And this spider fails the dex save. He's going to take 30 even. So he is bloodied. And the mimic is also going to fail and going to take its 30. So it is also bloodied. And congrats. There's a big wall of fire y'all can all see now. And Desdemona looks at it, all proud of herself. It's like, see? I took down 3 of them and only took down 1 of ours. We're getting a lead. We're getting ahead.
Just imagine if you were good at your job, you would have taken down 3 of theirs and none of ours.
You're welcome. Alright. Top of the round, Adrian.
Do I roll death saving throw or do you?
You would use your action if you wish to escape the grapple.
I'm out.
Death saving throw.
Oh, death save?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would roll it.
The bloody wizard knocked me out.
Oh, yeah. Alright, you're down. Alright, that has been rolled.
I'll get you back up in a sec.
Okay, next. Oh, actually, it's Mimic's turn now.
Oh good god.
Alright, Mimic sees that you are out, and then it looks around and it sees. Thinks the spider's gonna get you, so it steps over Adrian, and it is going to take a grab at Targann.
And it's a table, right?
Desk.
It's a big
You're
old
furniturist. Don't be furniturist. It's a desk, not a table.
Yeah.
Look at you,
There's
like
a
all
difference.
writing places look alike. Rude.
Alright, Targan.
Yes.
Alright, first swing. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
You have it
Just barely, but 14 AC.
with your shield and your
I don't
armor?
I just have the chain shirt, no shield.
You have a free hand, you can have a shield. You have the spell focus in one hand and the shield in the other.
Okay. Well, then that would not hit, but
And that was one of your hexblade things. You have proficiency for shields.
yeah.
Okay. Second swing at you. 15.
That would hit then.
with a shield?
Alright. I'm going to pull up your character sheet for just a moment.
I didn't equip the shield, so
Alright.
I mean,
Well,
he
you-
was just as a
Wait.
bear. He probably wouldn't have had his shield out either.
No, this is Targan, not
Oh, sorry.
Agartha.
I'm proficient with shields. I just opted not to. Like, I could have very easily worn medium armor if I really wanted to.
Yeah. Alright, we're adding a shield because, yeah, you're
Yeah.
Hexblade, you're proficient. You should get one. So,
Alright, I just added it to equipment.
yeah. You did add it?
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, shield. Alright.
Alright, you had a 16,
Yeah.
which is you multi-classed. You should use that because you're missing some upper level wizard slots because you multi-classed, but this is where you would be like, ha, I'm a little bit more durable than you thought.
Yeah. Alright. So,
Alright. Which isn't going to help all that much when it tries to bite you. Does an 18 hit?
yes.
Okay. Alright.
How much
is
damage is that?
Rolling it. There's going to be 6 piercing and 2 acid damage as it goes to bite you.
Alright.
And it goes.
Got it.
And apparently, it is speaking dusk.
Like you do.
Okay, top of the round. Adrian, we already made your save. Targan, your turn. You are looking straight at a desk mimic with its tongue out, trying to eat you.
Okay. Want to use my. I'll use my wand of magic missiles. Where's it at? Oh, I've got it in here. There it is. Yes, and I've got 7 charges. So, all right. So I will cast that. That will be at first level. So, go back to magic missile. And it's still got the Hexblade's curse. A 1
Mhm.
times 4. That'd just be 5 plus 3 is 8.
So what's the total?
8.
Alright. 8 damage towards the mimic.
I use a charge there.
Alright. Is that your turn?
That is yeah, that will be my turn.
Alright. Next up, Marionette. Next up, Marionette.
All right. I'm still gonna go for that same spider. Just try to take him off the board.
Alright.
$23.
23 definitely hits. You may roll damage.
5. Gonna have to remember my second shot.
Go for it.
10. Ooh.
10 to hit. 10 does
Yeah.
not hit.
That's a
Alright.
nat 1 too.
Oof.
We're gonna just say it shoots over. It's gonna have
Okay.
a hard
that's-
time saying that it's gonna hit a teammate with a mimic blocking the shot.
Okay, sounds good.
Is
Shoot.
that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Agartha,
Yes.
you're gonna take 6 fire damage at the start of your turn as the webs you are tangled in are still burning.
That'll be reduced to 3 because I am
Tiefling.
health. Yes, I am a health spawn. Okay,
Alright.
so we got
Give
a
him hell.
smelly spider right in front of me. Wait. At the beginning of my turn, I would like
Yeah.
to use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements on that fire damage. So it'll even half of that. So
Alright.
let's see, that'll be 1.
Mm-hmm.
And now the next melee attack I make, since it's on my turn, I'm going to Thorn Whip that spider. Let's see what I get.
Whip it real
Yeah.
good.
Hang on. Yeah, after Marionette's Agartha, then Craig. That's right.
Yeah. I don't have one either. I don't think a 12 was going to hit.
You know what? I skipped the spider's turn. Alright, use your Thorn Whip.
12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Yep, I figured.
Yep.
Friend Adrian is down there. I'll give him 2nd level healing word as a bonus action.
Oh.
He's gonna get 8 healing on your
Woot.
feet. In Infernal, I will say on your feet, and then taking a bit of a risk here, but I'm going to try to move to the square. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You gonna give him an up?
30. Yes, I would like to move.
You don't have that option. You're still grappled by the web.
Oh yeah, that's right. I am still grappled by the web. Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Since we skipped the spider, we are taking his turn now.
Okay.
Well, it might be okay with you. Agartha, how do you feel about the spider taking his turn?
So. I've still got my reaction. Well, I
Alright.
just took my turn, so.
It pulls back, and that is going to suck. Does a 26 hit?
Let's see. So they just took my turn. How does a silvery barb sound?
Do you have the spell slot?
I do, actually. I don't have very many spell slots left, but I still have it.
Alright, Silvery Barb it.
Yep.
Alright, does a 22 hit?
It's still gonna hit, but I'll give the advantage to myself because I know I'm not very great at this stuff. I'm basically wearing wet paper, so.
Alright. You are going to take 9 piercing damage.
Sweet.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so 1. Yeah, I'm gonna use the advantage on this. It's the same either way, 13.
Oh.
Okay. That is not going to make it. And as this thing stabs into you with its arm, you like just feel it burn through you, and that burning feeling is followed by a numbness, and you just feel your arms go relaxed against you. Okay, you are paralyzed,
Okay.
and
Can't move or speak, but I can still think.
alright, and it is going to bite with advantage because you are paralyzed.
All right.
Alright, does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
You are going to take 6 piercing damage,
Yep.
and you need to make a con save.
This one's gonna be flat. 15. Not as bad.
Alright, you are going to take half of this.
All right, sweet.
4. Alright, and I'm aware of the time, guys.
We're good.
Alright,
I'm good.
some of y'all are good. Okay. Here we
Hang
go.
on there.
You're gonna take half of 22, so 11 poison damage.
Ooh, yeah, I'm barely standing. Well, I'm barely alive. I'm not even standing anymore.
Alright. Alright. And Agartha already had the turn. Craig, your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna move so that the furthest of the three of them is 30 feet away as safely as I can.
Alright, 10, 20, 30. Alright, so 30 feet of movement, and you're trying to get in how much range of them?
30.
Alright.
No, our team, not them.
Okay. You're within 40. How much movement do you have?
30 feet.
This is gonna be the best you can get.
Alright.
And you are gonna need a range of 40 to hit Agartha, and you only need a range of 30 to hit Adrian.
Alright, well, then I guess I don't get to hit. Oh, wait, no, I can do that. Alright. So I'll go ahead and I'll move closer.
Alright.
And then once I am closer, I use my action to dash and move closer. And then I'll go ahead and use 2 sorcery points to quicken aid so that it will hit all 3 of them. I'm not all the way up there. Fuck that. I ain't going nowhere near the mimic. I am
Alright.
30 feet away so that I can cast from 30 feet away to hit the guy in the green.
So you're hitting just the guy in the green?
Well, no, but it's
You're
30
hitting
feet.
the.
I need to hit all 3 of them.
Alright.
They each get their maximum hit points increased by 5, and their current hit points increased by 5.
Alright. Is that your turn?
And that's my turn.
Alright.
So hey, you're back up.
Well, I'm not in a dying state. I'm just like very
No, but
particularly beat up.
the guy laying on the ground was.
You are
No, I was up.
paralyzed. Alright, the
It's a
mimic
miss.
the mimic is going to go at Targann. First one does an 18 hit.
An 18 does hit.
Alright, you are going to take 8 bludgeoning damage. And you are now grappled. It has advantage on its next attack as you are grappled by it. And that is a nat 20.
Oh,
Maybe did.
I don't think you are. That is going to be 13 bludgeoning damage.
I'm at 0.
Alright. And it rolls to attack with advantage. Oh. Does a 14 hit.
No.
And it misses as it goes for a bite, and it scrapes up against your armor with its acid teeth.
So say versus.
Alright. Adrian, top of the round.
I'm just
Both
going
of
to.
these are bloodied, but there is a chance that if you do considerable damage, you could take down either of them.
I'm going to prop up with my wooden maul. I'm going
Alright,
to
you
yell to
grab your wood.
I'm gonna yell over to Desdemona. Frickin' wizards! And then I'm going to reckless great weapon master attack on the mimic. I'm not raging, so
Roll it.
nat 1 and a nat 2. for a total of 6. I don't think 6 is hitting the mimic.
It is not.
Second attack, Reckless Great Weapon Master as well. That's better. Does a 22 hit the mimic?
22 does hit.
24 points of damage.
You line this up, and as you wield back the branch, like this, the big blunt part that you hit it with turns into spiky thorns like a meat mallet, and you bring it straight down and you rip at part of its muscles and just tear it back as you drag it. Alright, Mimic's dead.
Cool. I now have a bonus action that I could actually use.
Oh,
I'm going to run over to the spider.
alright.
Reckless Great Weapon Master attack on it.
You do not get grappled because it's already burning beneath you.
Alright, does a 19 hit?
19 does hit.
I'm going to re-roll the 2. Alright, so that's going to be, instead of 14, that's going to be 17, 27 points of damage to the spider.
And you are going to have a repeat of that as you take it down as well. Alright. Is that your turn?
I'm going to end my turn by saying, Desdemona!
That's my name, don't wear it out. Alright,
Peacock!
Targann.
Let's see. I've got to make a death save. I'm at 0
I
hit
roll
points.
Alright.
Targan, did Targan get dropped after I did my spell?
Yes, he got dropped
Okay.
after.
And you
And y'all are actually lucky that it didn't land that bite attack. Cause that would have counted as 2 fails. And I'd be rolling a third. Alright. Next up, Marionette.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Is that spider still there?
No, they're all dead. We're just
Okay.
keeping it in initiative to see if Targan dies or not.
I think I'll just stay where I'm at. I don't want to die.
Alright, Craig, your turn.
I go over and apply medical to him to stabilize him.
Alright. I gotta remember how medicine works for that.
There's a specific DC that you can take on your action to stabilize a dying creature on your turn. I don't know what I don't know what the DC is. I just know
10.
that it's
DC 10.
that's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, stabilizing is a DC 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, did you roll it?
13.
Alright. He is stable but unconscious.
You should learn how to, like, fight better. Oh, wait, no. That's Desdemona's fault. My mistake.
No, I burned the other 2.
Oh, I thought she got him too.
No, I only
Oh.
got the, and she's holding the hand of the halfling, walking him safely. I got the barbarian, and I got the bear. And might I say, I did a damn good job too. I got them, I got that spider, I got that spider, I got that spider, I got that spider, I got that mimic. I
Yeah.
got all of them.
Right.
You
And
are
if you were
welcome.
good at your job, you wouldn't have gotten all of them. You would have just got the bad guys. But it's okay. We all have to grow and learn and get better at what we're doing.
And if they were better, they wouldn't stand between the things I'm trying to burn.
Well, it's not our fault that we were already there to begin with, trapped.
Yes, it
You didn't.
was. I didn't charm you and say go over there.
No, you didn't. But it
Mhm.
was your decision to still fireball.
You're welcome. You
You
were between a bunch of spiders and a mimic. Thanks to me, you were between one spider and a burnt mimic. You're
call
welcome.
it calculated risk, call it luck, whatever you call it. Just understand the fact that I am burnt to a crisp.
I call it shitty tactics. That's what I call it.
For once, you and I can actually agree, Craig.
We agree a lot. You just don't pay attention.
I'm just gonna fall asleep on these stairs. Wake me if something bad happens.
Oh, that
She lights her hands on fire. She's like, "Will do."
I'm still burning in those webs. Is someone gonna help me out? I can't speak,
all right.
by the way.
I'll use my
But, like-
action to extinguish the flames on Agartha.
I assumed with medical that I didn't leave him. I didn't stabilize him and leave him in fire.
You did not. He can pull his foot out of it. In fact, Desdemona is gonna turn towards Agartha and is going to move her hand and boom, thaumaturgy. The flames go out.
Oh yeah, I can't speak. I'm paralyzed though.
All right.
Adrian will lift Agartha up and carry her over to the stairs,
Okay.
where presumably there is some amount of safety.
Is there?
Allegedly.
All right. Who all's coming up to the steps?
I go with the party
All
to
right.
take care of the downed and wounded.
Okay. Desdemona is gonna walk up there and she's gonna take the halfling with her.
I'll go.
All right. At the steps, you see a door. In fact, yep, there we go. Let's get a little bit better light for the sake of illusion on this. Yep, there you go. Y'all see a door.
I'm not gonna bother. Let's just sleep this off.
Yeah, I think a short rest to
You're gonna
Mhm.
try to sleep this off between two holes that spiders keep crawling out of.
I think we fall back over by the door and try and take a short rest.
There's only one problem with a short rest.
What's that?
I can't get no more back
Are you out of hit dice?
from the last time when the tree hit me. I need to actually sleep. Oh,
What
shut up,
day is it?
Ladybug.
Are any of y'all willing to go up to the door?
I kind of can't move, so like I can't do anything.
You're able to do stuff. Your paralyzation wears off after a minute.
Oh, I
Oh.
thought that the
Whew.
paralyzation wore off. If it hadn't, then I would have been attending to that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, y'all have
Um,
encountered these before. Y'all would, especially you, Craig, would recall that that paralyzing poison wears off after 1 minute. If they are downed, then that's a different story. But for the stinger,
Yeah.
it only lasts 1 minute. The paralyzing stinger only lasts 1 minute. The poison could last for an hour.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay. Then in that case, I'd like to approach the door.
You approach the door. Where are you?
I'm one of the front two minis right next to the stairs.
There you are. All right. You come up to the door. It is a big metal door.
Is there anything written on the door?
Not that you can see.
Oh boy, Daryl, is there a trap or something on this door?
I mean, not on the door.
Does something bad happen if we open the door?
I mean, it can happen.
Is there anything to prevent said bad thing from happening?
Yes.
And what would that be?
Ball.
Oh, so this globe thingy. I'll pull it out of my bag. This.
Yeah, Daryl walks up to get a closer look. He's like, let me see.
I'll show him at an even closer angle.
Yeah, that's the ball.
Okay. So if I open this door while holding the ball, this should prevent what bad things could happen to me. Correct?
Should.
Well, before I do that, before I go ahead and do something stupid again, I'll give myself a second level cure wounds. And I forgot to do this before, but I'm also supposed to roll an extra d4 when I'm using my moon sickle as a
Yeah.
spell focus. So make sure to do it this time. So that's 9 plus 3, that's 12.
Alright. Are you gonna open the door?
Yes, I will now open the door carefully. Okay.
As you reach for the door and you wrap your hand around it, you feel a little like the door is just slightly warm is all. Like the rest of the room is cold from the holes dropping down into the Underdark, and this just feels moderately warm in comparison.
Like warm as in if I wasn't infernally blooded, this would be hot?
No, this is
or just,
not like
straight
that.
up warm.
It's not an alarming warm, it's just you're noticing it's warm.
Okay. I'll continue to open the door.
Alright. Oh, this is why I love TaleSpire. As you open it, there are 3 towers sparking with electricity, and between them you are seeing bzzz, bzzz, bzzz.
Oh. So that's the danger you described. Well,
Yes, the sparks.
And you said this orb can help with what's on the other side?
Yeah.
Well, I can only hope that this works like absorb elements and will hopefully just keep me protected from it, even if it's just for the most part. I'd rather not become fried tiefling, if you get what I mean.
No, I don't eat fried tiefling.
From what I've heard from somebody, we taste a lot like goat, but I'd rather not learn that. So
I don't eat goat. I have goat milk. It goes well with potato shots.
All right, here's the other question. Can multiple people walk through at the same time, or does it have to be one at a time?
I've only gone one at a time. I don't know about multiple people.
Agartha, I'll rest this with you.
All right. I was actually going to ask if the whole party would like to come with, because I don't know how safe it would be to try to move through here without this. Because if he says that this is a protection item from this specific thing, I would have to figure that it only works with whomever holds the device. So maybe staying near me will act like a lightning rod. I'm not lightning proof myself, but maybe I can be a conduit for whatever this is.
Let's just go through you and me, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay then.
Alright, so how are y'all doing this?
I guess me and Adrian will step through the door to see how this works.
Okay.
So we'll step. So what does the situation on the
Okay.
other side of the open door look like?
Looks like
So
this.
in that case, we'll step 5 feet out as a tester. So we'll step into the first squares into that room.
Alright, so I got Agartha and I got Adrian.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Agartha, you're holding the
I am
You'll hold-
making sure to hold it in 2 hands as I would with like a spell focus. So
okay.
I will continue on through the door.
You continue the door. Adrian?
Yep. I'm right behind Agartha.
Okay. So once Agartha is in, does not get fried. Let's open door. And so yeah,
If he's
5 feet, 10 feet
Yep.
in,
We'll go 10 feet.
and then we get Adrian who goes in behind him, and Adrian, I want you to roll perception. Actually, no, scratch that.
Oh,
I want you to make
12.
a wisdom saving throw. What did you roll?
0.
You
I had a good roll too on the perception. I rolled 12.
I got news for you. The 12 wouldn't have saved you either.
Mm.
As you cross that threshold, all, and I do mean all of the hairs on your body stand up. And you're like, wow, I feel tingly. And then all of a sudden, one of the beams from the with the lightning suddenly reaches out to you, shocks you, and knocks you backwards. And you are going to take 14 damage as it blasts you back through the door.
I'm out.
Oh
I'm
my.
KO'd.
Oh.
Alright. We are going to stop here, and y'all are going to have the next week to Oh, are you down?
Yes.
Alright, does someone want to give a medicine check?
Yeah, I'll stabilize him. Well, I guess wait, I have to go into the room for that.
No.
He
I
got
got
knocked
this
there.
past
He
the
got
doors.
knocked backwards.
Okay, then yeah.
Alright. You can come up. There you go. Alright, roll medicine. Alright, so just to be clear, once you cross the threshold of the door, all of the hairs on your body stood up, and then... Alright, if you can get to the top of these steps, that is where y'all are taking a long rest. So, you gotta figure it out. If you have been downed twice already, and this takes you down again, you'll recover, but I'm gonna start checking you on exhaustion. So y'all have a week to discuss it. You have a week to plan to say how you want to cross this, and there you go.
Okay.
It's
Well,
it's
this is
what
just great.
this is one of the few puzzles in this adventure. Y'all are all like, "Oh, I wish we could get something other than bad guys trying to kill us," and all of a sudden you get shocked to death by a puzzle.
I wonder what will happen
So-
if someone is actively holding on to Agartha.
So it
Y'all-
didn't affect Agartha because he was holding the stone.
Right. But
Gar-
I didn't specify if I
Agartha-
was holding on to Agartha or not.
Right. But Agartha
I'm
wasn't
looking back at the stone cold, like half dead body of Adrian sitting at the bottom of the stairs, and I'm like,
So
Agartha
Agartha
is
wasn't
just-
affected because he was holding the stone.
Agartha is
what we're
standing
deducing.
there 5 feet further than Adrian, holding it.
Okay. And how much does the stone weigh?
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you that. I'm more in awe of the fact that he just got.
It's a little heavy, but it's not like you have to.
Is it 10 pounds or less?
It's more than 10 pounds. It's
So it's
something
heavy.
that it's something heavy enough that you can carry it in one arm, but you're not just holding it in your hand. You're holding it
I mean-
like in an arm around you.
I mean, a gallon of milk is 8 pounds, so it's more than a gallon of milk.
Yeah, it's more than 2.
Okay.
Okay.
And we are gonna pause there, and then we will have if y'all can figure out what you want to try and which brave soul is gonna try it.
Not me.
You already tried your luck.
If it was less than 10, it was 10 pounds or less, it'd be super easy.
Okay,
We would just
so I believe I
mage
still
hand
have
it back and forth.
I still have a kudo point against Adrian,
Yep.
and I believe Craig still has one for.
No,
the
I
intro.
used it. Oh,
Was
I
there-
didn't do the intro.
Oh, you.
That was
Oh,
that was Targann.
all right. Targan has one for the intro that he hasn't used. Craig has one for the contest. I think he still has.
No, I used that to re-roll the medical roll.
All right, so we got Targan and Marionette have the kudo point, and I have one against Adrian.
Not that you need it at this point, apparently.
High or low?
Hi.
Yeah, okay. I'm messing with you. You're like, whoa, you give me a hard time? That's not very. Are you sure you want to do that? Alright, I think this was a fun session, even if y'all might be tired of being in one room. But, I mean, y'all encountered mimics, balls, crystals, spiders, holes, drunk halflings, and lightning rods.
Ah, yes, the spice of life. Very varied. 5-course meal.
Okay. And, alright, and I am going to leave y'all with this one little note. After Adrian gets shocked and fried and knocked back 10 feet, Daryl is looking at him with like this emotion of pity and sadness. He's like, "Aw, I hope Sharky's okay." Alright, good game, y'all. I'm gonna stop the recording now.
All right.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Clunk.